Greetings from Washington on behalf of the American Chamber of Commerce in Ukraine. Delighted to welcome you all for this Get to Know the Candidates, the elections for the 2023 Board of Directors of the American Chamber of Commerce in Ukraine. Today we are in Washington for the annual US-Ukraine Trade and Investment Council. This is a time when the United States government and the Ukraine government come together, sit at the table and discuss trade investments between the two countries. And we are here today representing you, our members, getting the voice of business across. Elections have just taken place here in the United States, but it's not those elections that we will talk about today. Today, we will focus on the elections of the American Chamber of Commerce in Ukraine. Today you'll see 11 candidates who will present their 60-second videos on why they are running and how they will serve you throughout 2023. A year, 77% of our members believe this will be the year that the war will end. 92% of our members are confident that Ukraine will win the war, and the focus really will be on the reconstruction, the biggest reconstruction Europe has seen since the end of World War II. So a big responsibility for the board members, and I think today we'll hear their vision, their plans, and how they will serve you. So on behalf of everyone at the American Chamber of Commerce in Ukraine, we wish all our candidates the best of luck. Listen to what they have to say, and today we open the voting, so you will have a chance to vote for them. 6 candidates will be elected, and we'll announce the results on December 1st this year at the annual general membership meeting of the American Chamber of Commerce in Ukraine. Thank you and good luck.
Hi, my name is Tom Austin. I'm a Special Projects Director for Ukraine for Trimble Incorporated and Managing Director of Trimble Ukraine LLC. Trimble is a NASDAQ-traded technology company. We've got about 12,000 employees around the world. In March, we created my new position to concentrate on Ukraine, initially for humanitarian projects, which I've been very active in, as well as to further work with Ukraine organizations and government bodies to supply our precision agriculture technology together with our OEM partners who are involved in the American Chamber, as well as our construction technology. I'm recording this from Las Vegas. We're currently holding our biannual user conference. We've got 5,000 people here from around the world, customers, channel partners, including representatives from the Ukraine Ministry of Infrastructure, Ministry of Digital Transformation, Ukravtodur, and our education partner, Lviv Polytechnic. I'd appreciate your vote for the Board of Directors of the Chamber. I look forward to spending the next few years working with you to help rebuild the new Ukraine. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Maxim Barabash. I'm a Managing Director for Philip Morris in Ukraine. When I was appointed to this position on 1st of February this year, I couldn't even imagine how our lives will change and all priorities will shift in only 3 weeks following Russia's full-scale invasion into Ukraine. That all our focus will be on saving and evacuating people and ensuring minimal business continuity. Our company, Philip Morris, have been a member of Chamber of Commerce for the last 25 years, and we are very proud for our contribution into shaping of fiscal and regulatory frameworks, improvement of overall business climate, and Ukraine's investment attractiveness. As a Ukrainian, I have very good understanding of the challenges that lie ahead of our country in the next years. Rebuilding the economy after our victory will require a lot of hard work, persistence, and using innovative and non-standard approaches. I see the American Chamber of Commerce as a highly reputable and efficient institution in delivering the voice of the private sector to the government. And it will be a great privilege for me to serve at the board and to contribute to building a prosperous, resilient, and free Ukraine together.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vasily Bovdilov. I am the country director of Unilever Ukraine. My career path in Unilever started back to 1995, and since 2002 I have been working as a country director for Unilever Ukraine. I'm applying for American Chamber of Commerce Board because I believe that my deep experience on top positions of one of the leading global FMCG companies could enhance the capacity of the Chamber in representing the interest of business to the state and help advocate for mutually beneficial relationship. I believe that only the synergy of business and the state is it possible to ensure maximum development of the business environment for the economic growth of both the country and companies, both Ukrainian and international ones. And I'm fully committed to contribute my experience, knowledge and skills to creating the most comfortable conditions in Ukraine for doing profitable business and for Ukraine as a full-fledged member of the European Union. Thank you for your attention.
Hello, dear friends and colleagues. My name is Michael Budnov. I am a country general manager Schneider Electric in Ukraine. With the last years, we become the largest electrical company in the Ukrainian market. In actual difficult time for our country, I believe that we need to unite all of our efforts to restore Ukraine. We already donated and equipped €4 million to restore the critical infrastructure in Ukraine for electrical distribution and for water supply across the country. In Schneider Electric, we believe that access to the energy is one of the basic human rights. And I know what I can bring to the American Chamber of Commerce. It's my personal business experience and readiness to build up the budding enterprise. Thank you and see you in American Chamber of Commerce. Good luck for all of us. Glory Ukraine.
Hello dear friends, my name is Oleg Khaidakin, I'm MD of Carlsberg Ukraine and I'm with large international companies for over 25 years. Carlsberg Group, as a big international business, has a significant footprint across Europe and beyond and will have no presence in Russia due to ongoing aggression against our country. Ukrainians in general and team of Carlsberg Ukraine have already shown a tremendous resistance, experience and community solidarity. Being a member of board of directors of AmCham is a challenging yet a very inspiring task. As an MD of Carlsberg Ukraine and citizen of Ukraine, I am ready to apply my knowledge and experience as well to involve our best experts to benefit AmCham and our states. Only joining our efforts we can win and create better today and tomorrow. Thank you for your attention, dear colleagues.
Welcome to our Metaverse office in Ukraine, in the Dovbush Mountains. I have to say though that I'd rather meet with all of you offline, in Kyiv, with hugs and wine. We'll surely get there.
I'm Michael Karenko. 18 years ago, we started the law firm Sayenko Karenko. Our idea was to become the major player, innovate, and matter. And so we did. Thousands of transactions and hundreds of reforms. $80 billion of financings into Ukraine. What's now? Now, more than ever, we need to work together, face to face and in the metaverse, to protect, to live, to have a bright future, in Ukraine and internationally. American Chamber of Commerce is the platform that can be instrumental in just that. And I'm extremely keen to contribute my passion and skills to the Chamber's leadership team. Slava Ukraini!
My dear fellows, this is Yannis Kyriakopoulos. I'm the country manager of Piraeus Bank in Ukraine. I have been working for the group for more than 22 years, and in the past I have headed the international banking, the corporate finance, the shipping finance, and the wealth management. I have also headed the Hellenic Bankers Association in the United Kingdom for a number of years. For the past 15 years, I'm also involved with the Ukrainian operations of the group, and I have, as some, if not all of you, have lived quite interesting times, including this unnecessary and terrible experience of the war. And this is my motivation to run for membership in the Chamber's board, to collectively assist with you for making more probable the prosperity of this country. I am bringing my international, financial and management experience to advocate with you the merits of supporting and investing in Ukraine. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Everybody, thank you for a few moments of your time. My name is Mark Loughran. I'm the President for Central and Eastern Europe for Honeywell. I first came to Kiev in 1998. Back then I was working for GlaxoSmithKline as the Area VP. I'm now standing for the board of AmCham Ukraine, as this is a critical time for Ukraine and also for democracy in Europe. For me, this is personal. From all of these years, I have many friends and colleagues, as well as a substantial business here in Ukraine. I want to bring all the assets and the influence of my company, as well as my personal contacts and influence, to help make sure we make substantive progress in the areas of defense, energy security, cybersecurity, and the all-important reconstruction. Most weeks I'm meeting with Ukrainian business leaders and with ministers. I'm also engaged with our team working on policy issues in Washington. And I'd like to widen this, so my scope is all AmCham companies in Ukraine. Last week, I joined Andy and the team at an AmCham dinner with the senior State Department representatives that were here in Kiev for several days, looking at the reality on the ground. This was a super important meeting and very important to be face-to-face, sitting, talking, lobbying, discussing the very important issues here in Kiev. This is the moment when it's important that Ukrainians supported wins this war and the reconstruction benefits the many and not the few. This is why I'm standing for the board. I'd be grateful for your vote. Slava Ukraina.
Hello, AmCham members. My name is Petro Rondiak. I'm with Winter Group Ukraine. I'm an American of Ukrainian descent. I was born and raised in the US. My parents are both immigrants from Western Ukraine, from Lviv. They raised me with the Ukrainian spirit. Shortly after independence in 1995, I came to Ukraine to help build a company called Winner. We now represent Ford Motor Company, Volvo, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Bentley, and MG in Ukraine. We've always operated with no corruption, paying all of our taxes. We actually pride ourselves on that. And we provide a safe and productive working environment for our Winner team. As far as AmCham goes, I'd love to give back now in a broader perspective than just within our company. And I'm ready to help Ukraine in this time of critical need. Thank you.
Dear members, my name is Vasile Varvaroi and I am the General Manager of Cargill in Ukraine. I have decided to participate in this year's board elections for a number of reasons. First, I consider I have the required skills and experience. I served with the AmCham board twice already, and I'm also active in other European business and political organizations. You may read more of that if you want in my CV. More importantly, and as you all know so well, Ukraine is facing its biggest existential challenge in the history of the state. AmCham's role is now more important than ever. We have to continue being the partner of choice to the local authorities, but also one of the most competent voices to tell the rest of the world what Ukraine needs to win the war and recover from its effects after. Cargill is a global player in the world food market, and this area is of a strategic importance for Ukraine as well. I must express my gratitude to the board and the executive leadership of AmCham for their outstanding efforts and results this year. I thank you all for participating to these elections, and I'm sure we'll have a great new board elected at the end. Together we are always stronger. Be safe and Slava Ukraini.
Hello everybody, I'm Vitaly Vereshchagin. I'm a general manager of Capital Ukraine. 2 words about me. I am married, 2 sons. I have a hobby, sports of course, and I even have a dog. In 2005, I created a university named by Shevchenko in finance. Continuous development is always important for me, and in 2016 I received an MBA degree from Kyiv-Mohyla Business School. I believe in the ecosystem approach of doing business, when 1 + 1 is equal more than 2. It is a collective approach that helps to improve the economical situation in the country through dialogue with the authorities, exchange of opinions between companies through existing association tools. The role of ACC is to bring under the umbrella business and management associations that share the values, creating new focused alliances acting together. Many companies have many common problems and challenges, especially during a full-scale invasion. The association today plays a key role in maintaining the spirit of the business community in Ukraine. Since February 24, every Ukrainian has had time to rethink his life, career, his role and purpose. I understand how important it is now and in the future to make efforts to change the business culture in Ukraine, because before it's as unthinkable horizons are opening up. I'm driven by the opportunity to be involved in improvements through the possibilities of ACC. Responsibility allows you to reveal the personality and new characteristics to the development of the personality, which can affect the company and even the family. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to all the candidates that today have made their presentations, that have shown their vision, their strategy, and how they will serve on the board throughout the next 2 years. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's you, the members, who will vote. So voting begins now. So please select your candidates, and we will announce the results at the annual general membership meeting on December 1st of this year. A big year ahead, with 77% of our members believing that the war will end in 23. 92% of the members think Ukraine will come out victorious in this war. A lot of work to do, a lot of focus on the reconstruction, on the rebuilding, helping you, the business community in Ukraine. So good luck to everyone running for the board. Vote now, stay safe, stay well. Slava Ukraini, all the best.